Hi guys, how are you? Today we're going to analyze briefly the book Persepolis, written by Marjan Satrapi. Before starting the analysis, the members of our group are Conan Park, Lucas Lee, and Tomás Besada. So, let's begin. In the first place, we're going to talk about Marjan Satrapi. Lucas, it's your turn.
Marjan Satrapi, born in 1969, Rasht, Iran, is an Iranian artist and writer whose graphic novels explore the gaps and the junctures between East and West. Satrapi was the only child of westernized parents. Her father was an engineer and her mother a clothing designer. She grew up in Tehran, where she attended the Lycée Français. After the Iranian Revolution of 1979, her family's Western way of life drew the attention of Iranian authorities. And by 1984, her parents had decided to send her to Austria to attend school. A failed relationship there exacerbated her sense of alienation and contributed to a downward spiral that left her homeless and using drugs. She returned to Tehran at age 19, studied art, and after a short-lived marriage, moved back to Europe in 1993. In France, she earned a degree in art, and by the mid-1990s, she was living permanently in Paris. Now we are going to give you a brief summary of the book. At the opening of the book, Marjan, or Margie, is 10 years old. It's the year after the Iranian Revolution, and although her family has always been secular, Margie must wear a veil and attend a religious girls-only school. She is imaginative, but doesn't really understand what's happening. She gives us a child's eye view of the country's history, from its glorious past as the Persian city of Persepolis to the tumultuous events leading up to the present moment. Gradually, her family helps her make sense of what's going on around her. Violence is a daily event as protests fill the streets. When her beloved uncle Anush returns, Margie finds out that he had fought as a revolutionary and spent time in prison. The country becomes more religious. Margie's mother comes home one day, frightened after having been accosted for not wearing a veil. Iraq begins bombing Tehran, and the family has to spend time in a bomb shelter. It's so bad that a neighboring Jewish family is killed one day during an intense attack. During all of this, Margie tries to be a normal teenager. She likes punk music and American clothes, but she frightens her parents when she buys them on the black market. Increasingly worried about Margie's rebellious behavior, her parents announce that Margie will be moving to Austria to attend a new school by herself. Margie's beloved grandmother helps her pack and tells her never to forget where she came from.
Well, this is the end of our video. I hope you like it, and well, it was a very good experience for us, and I hope you learned a lot with it. Thank you very much.